Hi. Well, I am extremely excited. Let me tell you what you're looking at on the screen here. This is the new BlackBerry PlayBook, and you're looking at an Air application running on the device, which is an ArcGIS application. So this actually uses the ArcGIS Flex API. Very excited about it. I've been looking to build these type of applications on this device for a while now, and finally got one running. Let me tell you give you some background about what you're looking at here. We've built a very flexible framework, mobile framework for this. The framework allows modules. I'll call them modules. They're not modules in a Flex sense or an Air sense, but essentially we can drop in new tools into this application very easily. They're displayed on the left-hand side, so we've actually got a secondary area, navigation area just here, and then in the bottom left-hand corner is the main navigation area. So at the minute we're looking at the map tools. There's also a group of collaboration tools which I'll talk about in a moment. So the overall framework is very flexible. Will allow us to add all sorts of new ArcGIS tools to this particular Air app. Again, this is really just a demo. This was just the initial work that we've done on this, and it's taken really work that we've built on the web and just moved it over to an Air app and then put it onto this device. So let's just walk through what we've got here. Obviously, the main area the main screen is showing the map, and in this case, we're looking at a couple of dynamic layers. This is, I believe, this is Long Island, and we've got a couple of layers we're showing here. So you can pan with your finger. You can also zoom in a classic mobile way. We've also got the scroll bar, the slider here. Now this is rather small, so we'd be looking to increase the size of that. There's obviously issues when one starts working with mobile devices with the finger size, so we've sized everything up here, but that particular piece has not been sized up. So that functionality is the standard pan and zoom functionality, pan in, pan out. Specifics to this application, I'm just going to walk through the secondary elements one by one. Let's start off with a bottom item, which is a help. Simple. It's just a simple pop-up, just contains some basic information, but that obviously would be the application help. It's a title window, so you can actually move it around and do all the good things that you could do on the web with it. And you can minimize it, and we'll close it at some point. There's an overview option as well. Now, let's talk about that. We've actually taken the Flex 2. I forget which one we're up to now, but the new Flex viewer, I think it's 2.2, and we've taken some of the functionality out of there. Now, one of the things we were looking into is, can we take the web Flex viewer that ESRI now support and move that over to a mobile device. Now, we realised quite quickly that modules are not supported on mobile devices, and given that particular viewer relies on a module loader, it won't run on these devices. So what we've done is we've created our own framework, and where we can, we can take out some of those widgets that are within the Flex viewer and port them over to this application. And this is an example of one. This is simply the overview map. Again, it's a movable item. I've actually opened two up here. I'm not checking to see if multiple windows are open. But the nice thing about this is it's fully functional, as you'll see. So it's actually panning the map within. So very cool. Really love that. That is fantastic. Let's close out these. Well, actually, let's just go to full extent. So we've got a full extent option there as well. You'll see the overview map changed, and so did the main map as well. Now these are all highlighted in blue. Obviously we would only have the selected feature highlighted at that particular time. We've got all the windows open at the minute, so there is a relevance over them all like that. But if we closed, for example, let's close our come on then, there we go. So we close that. Really, we'd want the overview item not to be highlighted anymore, but that's okay. Again, it's just a demo, just to show functionality. So one other thing I wanted just to talk about briefly was that within this framework, again, we're looking at map tools. So these are all map tools. So we could add measure, we could add buffer, we could add any number of other ArcGIS Flex tool items there. But we can also have a subgroup, or a different group, and in this case we're going to call it collaboration. So say for example we wanted to do some kind of video conferencing with the map in the background. Well, we could do it with a tool here. So this could open up a conferencing tool, and we'd be able to see somebody on the other end. We could actually interact with them and talk about what we're both viewing on this particular map. So some very cool tools we can add to this. And mobile adds all sorts of possibilities for GIS. And we've only really touched on the surface of it, but this is something we're going to extend. We're going to build this out more, add more tools to it, and see if people are interested in it. We think it's a really big advance, certainly in the work that we do. So thanks for watching.